A lot of smoke in the air. Luckily there's no forest fires close by, but we're still starting to become smoked salmon. But anyway, good morning. Yesterday's fishing trip was a lot of fun. We didn't catch a lot of fish, but we had a great time with some fun people. And Jeff brought his boat up. It's a kind of an inflatable pontoon type of thing. And it's the start of it, in between the pontoons, it's only out of the water about 4 inches. It looks like it would just scoop up water and fill the boat, but it doesn't. And kind of interesting design. When I first saw it, I thought, well, that ain't gonna work worth a darn, but it's not bad. Now, anyhow, the dogs they're all excited. They think we're going somewhere, but all we're doing is going down onto the fairgrounds to kick the roping steers off their feed. They don't like to have them on there the nights they're roping. But my little canoe, I bought a, let's see, where is it at? I bought this little bitty electric trolling motor. It's an old one. Shakespeare Wonder Troll. Anyway, that little bitty four-wheeler type battery. I got that from that place Cindy's been helping work at, Rags and Wags. It's second hand and probably pretty old from the looks of it. I wasn't sure it was going to be big enough to move this canoe. Jeff's, his motor has like a 6-inch blade. This one's only about 4, but it worked alright. The wind was blowing hard, so I didn't take the canoe out much. Need to go get that tire fixed and all that good stuff. But today I'm back to work. Go down and move some more gravel around and finish that job. They're coming tomorrow to work on that. Today is Sunday. They were car racing Friday and Saturday, and I see they left the water truck down there. You know, I don't get that. Fairgrounds told us that, they could go ahead and use it as long as they were careful with it, but they don't even bother to put it back. It's kind of frustrating sometimes. Not a big deal, but if you use something, put it away when you're done. I've been thinking about it. The way the temperatures are, hot like this, I should be making up some more waxed sand. I'll probably start doing that maybe tomorrow. I got a lot of it. I mean, I don't really probably need any more, but it's better to have too much than to not have it if I need it. Well, not hard to make, and these temperatures like this, it'll be an easy deal. While we were up fishing yesterday, they put in a few of these pens. This is kind of the idea that they've got. You can swing these gates flat against the wall here. Gates are a little long, though. It looks like they'll overlap a little bit. But let's see, I got the wheelbarrow on that one. Swing these gates flat so they're out of the way, and I should be able to get in here with that little tractor and scrape them out to clean them. I wasn't really done putting the gravel in here, but that's kind of good. That'll be a good test to see how easily I can do this, and I don't think it's going to hurt a thing. It'll be a little bit harder than, if there was nothing in the middle anyway. An empty room is a lot easier to clean than cleaning around posts and things, but we've needed something here for a long time. I think this is going to work out really well. The high school rodeo, I never have enough stalls. There's more kids than we have panels for and room for. The horse sale, this will give them, remember what they told me, 24, I think, extra pens. So this is it's gonna be a good deal, I think. I think that's probably about as good as I'm going to get this. There are a few waves still, but overall it's not too bad. There's still some low spots, like right here. I could probably put a little bit more in there. But this center aisleway, this is kind of the most important. This is a walkway where the stalls are on both sides. You know, horses dig. They'll have some craters in here in no time. The beef cows and things, they're tied up. They can't really do much. But the ground's going to change. And then the first time I go to clean this with that scraper blade, I'm going to end up dragging some out too. So what I'll do now is go get the water truck and soak this down. This gravel they brought in, it's not pea gravel. It's got a lot of dirt in it. So it should hopefully pack and harden with a little bit of time, with a little water. But I had several people tell me, well, angle the blade and that kind of thing. And that helps, yeah. But you know, and it's not that I don't want your advice. A lot of times you guys think of something I didn't think of. But the trouble with this tractor is it's old. I mean, it's probably, the last patent date's 1950. I'm guessing it's probably around 50, well, between 51 and 53 probably. So it's 70 years old. And you know, the hydraulics are either all the way up or all the way down. And what makes it even more complicated, I'll show you here in a second, the handle. I'll show you here. Oh, and this blade, I got it spun around the backwards right now. But if you know, if you're dragging it the right way, it scoops, so it digs. And this direction, if I turn it backwards, it kind of feathers out the gravel. But the hydraulics are pretty much all the way up or all the way down. There is no really feathering or control to it. So you just kind of got to keep bumping off the high spots and try to fill in the low spots, and it's time consuming. But what makes it harder, this is the lever, and it's broken. So I have a wrench on here, which is opposite from what you think. Down is up, and up is down. So you're backwards. you gotta really concentrate that, you know, you push down to go up and you lift it up to go down. And I don't know, it is what it is. It works pretty good. I like this little tractor, but it's not the easiest thing in the world to use. Anyhow, this looks about as good as I'm gonna get it. I got a little gravel left, and on the other side of this building, there's a low spot that always turns into a lake. I'll just put it in there and hopefully get rid of that problem a little bit too. It would have been nice to have probably a little bit more in here. 'Cause like I say, I will drag out some when I clean it. You can't help it. But this should help a lot. These stalls, like I said before, you know, if these rows of posts weren't in the middle of the building, it would be easier to clean. This is going to make it a little bit hard. What'll happen is the manure and whatnot, it'll roll underneath the gates against the posts. I'll have to shovel away from those, but I don't know how you could make it any better. This is going to actually work really well. Cindy's garden here this morning, some of her onions were cut off and piled in a little stack. Has to be a packrat. We've been seeing packrat turds around the house, or not around the house, but around the yard. So I got one of my Martin boxes here with a trap in it, leg trap, but they make body grip traps basically for a packrat. So kind of going to war here. I got, I think, an even dozen. Got that one there. They're eating their raspberries too. I guess I should have put one here. Don't think I have any traps yet. Might move one there. There's a hole underneath the house. But I got two over here in the woodshed and scattered around all over the place. One right there underneath that block of firewood. I kind of tried to keep it where the chickens and things won't get into them. So what I got there is, a leg hold trap, and because they're round, kind of like this barrel lid, the pan's in the middle. I got a little bit of dog food right here and right here, just dry stuff. I guess maybe you can see it on this one. That one here, there's a hole into the house. Yeah, there you go. Oops. Just like that. Another one underneath this hole. That one you can't see very good, just under the corner of it. Another one right there. This old wood stove has one inside of it right there. Got the doors closed, keep the chickens out, but there's one right there. All of them are baited with dry dog food. And another one up right over the elephant's trunk right there. That elephant's kind of neat. It's a sprinkler. The water comes shooting out of its nose. And anyway, and I got what do I got? 4 more inside my trapping shed, because I found a nest in there too. They're nasty. I do not like packrats. Anyway, not a very exciting day, but thanks for watching anyhow, and see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll have some fresh meat. They're not good for nothing. I don't think they'd even make good bait. They stink. Nasty little creatures. Anyhow, see ya, folks. Bye.